With Kevin Lynch and Quincy Lewis, Tom Hanneman back on a Timberwolves fast break following the Wolves' 104-101 loss in Game 1 of the playoffs in Houston tonight. Quincy, James Harden was the difference in this game.
He really was, changing the narrative. We talked about him and his progression, about getting better, changing who he is and what the perception of him is about him. He came in this league as someone that was selfish, only a scorer, but you look at tonight, 44 points, wouldn't let his team lose. 8 assists, did it in every fashion. Just too much for the Wolves tonight.
Kevin, the Wolves did some things well, certainly on the boards, but Karl-Anthony Towns a career low against the Rockets.
8 points, only took 9 shots. I mean, they are not going to win this series, folks, if he doesn't play better. And he's got to be more aggressive. He admitted it after this ball game and after this loss here tonight. He's got to go quicker when he gets the ball into that low post. Look for his 3 ball. He's got to be a dynamic, versatile offensive player if the Wolves have a chance to even make a series out of this. And I would expect him to bounce back pretty strongly here in Game 2 on Wednesday night.
Look at some of the final numbers in Game 1. The Wolves solid on the boards, not so strong elsewhere. Jimmy Butler afterwards says he knows his defense against James Harden must improve.
It's got to be a lot better. I got to do my job more effectively on the defensive end. I mean, what did he want? A free throw, a three-pointer, a layup? He got whatever he wanted in that game, and I got to be better at taking that away from him.
And so we move on for Game 2 back at Toyota Center in Houston. We return at 8 o'clock, and guys, there has to be some adjustments on the Timberwolves' part. There certainly will be as well with the Rockets.
Yeah, I think so. And this is an interesting Rockets team in the fact that they play better defense than what we've seen out of the Houston teams the last chunk of years with Harden coming over from Oklahoma City. So this is a team that could do some damage, Houston, I think, if they get past Minnesota and go deep into the playoffs. There's some issues there, too. But as far as offensive firepower, it's there, even though they weren't great here tonight offensively. But this is a team to be reckoned with on that end of the floor, Houston.
They really did. And I think the Wolves need to get back to who they are. Try to slow it down a little bit. I thought the pace of play was really good, but trying to use the switches a little bit more, try to go inside a little bit more, be a little bit more patient. I think they'll do a better job with the switching and the double teams. You'll see some coaching that happens, and then it comes down to last 8-9 minutes of the game. I still think that 8 3-point mark, that's it. If the Wolves can get to 9, 10, or 11, they'll have a chance to win.
We'll be back for Game 2 Wednesday night starting at 8 o'clock with Wolves Live. Hope you'll join us then.